You know that someone is standing outside your door. When you hear the doorbell, the sound of the doorbell travel to you, right? So can you hear? You guess how it travel to you? So it travel through air. As here, the medium of propagation is the air. Sound require a medium for the propagation. Is the medium always air? It's not necessarily. The medium of propagation of sound can be solids, liquids, and gases. As sound can travel through solids, liquids, and gases. Before we get to the let us see some more example of sound propagating through air. Remember, air is nothing but a mixture of gases. Sound of the train when the train is approaching you, and sound of glasses breaking, and sound of the firecracker, etc. like that. There are some of the example where the medium of propagation is the air. Sound can also travel through liquid. Let us do one experiment to see that this big place the well in the water like this so that it doesn't touch the base of containers. Now keep one of your ears close to the surface of water. But be carefully, the water shouldn't enter in your ear. And the shake the well inside there. Do you hear any sound? As you do hear. The medium of propagation is water. Okay, so next is what instrument does the water use to check the rate of your heartbeat? As it's called a stethoscope. Doctor places the small disc-shaped object called a turntable diaphragm against your chest. The sound of your heartbeat travel through tube and can be heard from the two earpiece. So can you guess the medium of propagation of sound here? So as here the medium of propagation is the solid. The tube through which sound travel is the solids. Now suppose you're standing on one of the bricks wall and your friend on another side of wall with one of his ear close to the surface the wall, and you hit the wall with some wooden object here, hammer, and after that ask your friends if he hears any sound on the opposite side of wall. So I'm sure he will say yes. Here the medium of propagation is the again solid. So with the help of a few examples, we saw the sound can travel through solids, liquid and gases. But does it mean that sound can travel through anything and everything? So the answer is resounding no. The sound can't travel through vacuum. Now, what is the vacuum? So it is a space from where all the most of the matter is removed. So for example, is outer space can't hear sound in outer space. That is why they say in space no one can hear you scream. So that's all about this video. In next video we are going to talk about some important properties of sound known as amplitude and frequencies and time period. So see you soon.